Good morning vlog. It is Thursday, April 16th. It's 9:30 in the morning. Today we're starting our separation vlog, which kind of already started, but I've decided to contribute my skincare routine. So if you didn't know, I'm a little bit of a skincare junkie, and I tend to spend really obscene amounts of time cleansing with my skin, doing all this stuff, which I know is kind of bad, but I don't know, I think it's fun and I think it's interesting. Clip my hair back, but the thing is, although I love skincare and I tend to do a ton of skincare, I also tend to stay up until 2-3 in the morning and not take my makeup off. So I already showered this morning, so most of it already came off. The first thing I'm gonna do is use this Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. This stuff is amazing. I literally love it so much. It takes everything off. And the issue with it is my nails are just long enough that I can't use the pads of my fingers to take it off, but just short enough that I can't do the little back scoop thing. You can already see all my mascara is just off. You look crazy, but so a lot of the time for skincare you want to make sure you're double cleansing. You want to use an oil-based cleanser or a cleansing balm first to take off most of your makeup, and then follow it up with a gel-based cleanser. I just use the shit. I used to use the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser, but then I quit my job and I had no money. My mom was like, yeah, I'm not buying you that shit. So I switched because there's no way in hell I was gonna go into debt for fucking Glossier. It's not worth it. It's an amazing cleanser, so if you have the funds, buy it, but it's really, that is just not worth my money. This stuff works fine, it does its job, and it's not too drying, which is nice because I have ridiculously sensitive skin that breaks out of everything and gets really dry really quick, and it's a really fun time. Okay, so you want to pat your face and not rub it because that causes wrinkles. You unnecessarily pull your skin too much. So like I said, because I also let me brush my teeth. Next thing, it's just skincare, but it's basic hygiene. Okay, teeth are brushed. So if my skin is fine for the day, then I'll usually just tone and then moisturize, and acne treatment and eye cream and stuff like that, or I'll use a serum usually. But today, because I was up until 2:30 in the morning, my eyes are just super dark and just fucking angry, and the rest of my skin is breaking out a little bit. And so my go-to if my face is just pissed off is I use the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold mask, which is lifting and firming, and I also feel it brightens my under eyes because it's sparkly. I don't know, honestly, I just feel it does something. And then I fucking love the Charlotte Tilbury Goddess Skin Clay Mask. This shit's amazing. It makes your skin so much glowier and just prettier. It says it doesn't purify your pores, but I always feel my pores are way smaller after I use it, especially because I get the worst blackheads in the world right here and on my nose in general. And they've been getting a lot worse since quarantine because, like I said, I've been sleeping in makeup. So I usually just put this kind of right under my eye, and it's also anti-aging, and I've seen so many, I binge watch skincare videos in my free time because I have no life, also because I think they're interesting, and I think everyone has such a different approach, and I think it ends up being really interesting to see everyone's different perspectives and what different estheticians say about what you're supposed to and not supposed to do. But the general consensus that I've seen is you want to start anti-aging as soon as you possibly can, and also wearing sunscreen, which obviously completed. But yeah, and I know full well that none of you care. I'm mostly just doing this because I'm bored and I have nothing else to do, and just had to film content. So filming content. I always feel I cannot put face masks on to save my fucking life, but they always end up looking so fucking weird and in shape. And honestly, at this point, I just come to the conclusion that it's not the way that I'm applying the face mask, it's my face. like that's just like how my face looks. And I try and like not mix the two. So I try and like avoid where I put the gold mask and like keep the mud mask kind of separate. My problem areas just tend to be around my mouth, which is really, really fun. And now I look crazy. But basically, I usually put this on, leave it on for like 10-15 minutes-ish, or until the Charlotte Tilbury mask is like dry to the touch. And like she has this whole massage regimen to like take it off, but like let's be real, I can't do that. I'm like incompetent and like lazy. I'm literally like a mask addict. Like I can show you guys some of my favorite masks. None of you care, like I said. This mask is also amazing. It's another Peter Thomas Roth one. This is the pumpkin enzyme mask. It's like a little like 2-minute acid peel, which I love. I like use a lot of acids in my routine because they're like the only thing that's clinically proven to help with anti-aging. I have a lot of Peter Thomas Roth stuff because I think it's awesome. Oh, this Josie Marin whipped mud mask smells fucking disgusting. It smells so bad. It's supposed to smell like mango. It does not smell like mango. But it's a great mask and it's a good like overall like brightening, tightening, like pore refining mask. I kind of switched from this one to the Charlotte Tilbury one because they kind of do the same thing, but this one is much more detoxifying, so I use when I'm really breaking out. My favorite sheet mask ever, also because it's fun, is the Glam Glow Bubble Sheet Mask. It's like a really good like deep cleanse, and I tend to use it before like I have like a fun event or like something like that I actually like want to like spend time getting ready for, just because it's like overall like a really awesome just a quick sheet mask. It takes like 5 minutes. And then also I love, and I swear by Drunk Elephant Super Curry Baby Facial. It is literally the best mask ever. It burns your face like a motherfucker, and you'll be red like right after, like so red. Also because my skin is sensitive. You'll be red after, and then you'll be red until you go to bed. That's why I do it at night, because otherwise it'd be red for like fucking hours. I don't know. But when you wake up, your skin is just like glowing. Like, it always looks so good, and it clears up my breakouts so fast. The other acid that I use is it's one of the doctors, like one of the fucking doctor skincare brands, the 2-step acid peel. It's like orange, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like these little wipes, and they're literally like miracle workers. I'm pretty sure she means these Dr. Dennis Gross Universal Daily Peel patented 2-step peel. It's like a wipe, you put on the acid, wait 2 minutes, then you put on the neutralizer. So good. Just got a little 5-pack. But I ran out, and again, I'm broke and I have no money, so I can't repurchase them. I usually use them when I feel a breakout coming on. You're supposed to use them every day, but I am broke. So I only use them when I feel like my skin's about to be like really problematic. And it tends to help with like any and all texture, and it helps with like blackheads and like also like cystic pimples, which I like. I like acids in general because they tend to target like the deeper pimples that you can't just like pop. Even though you shouldn't pop pimples. I do it anyway. It's not dry yet, so I'll come back when it's done. Okay, mask is off. Obviously, I have my little Claremont McKenna mug with some hot water with lemon because I read somewhere that it kickstarts your metabolism. I don't know. And I just use this Thayer's Witch Hazel rose scent. Half of what I own is rose scented. I don't know why. I'm not like that obsessed with it, but like I just tend to do what I gravitate towards. And I try and do this like in upward motions for like lymphatic drainage or whatever. The one thing about me is I never really break out on my forehead. So I break out on my forehead. I have really gone really wrong. And you can kind of see that I've been getting little like tiny, I know they're tiny. I know I don't have acne. I know I have good skin. Like, don't cover me. But I get little tiny itty bitty whiteheads like right in the creases here and in like the crease of my nose. So I tend to tone a lot there to make sure that like any excess bacteria is going to kind of motivate the pores to close. Even though I know pores never actually get bigger or smaller, it's a complete myth. After I tone, I tend to go into serum and also an oil on the areas that I'm starting to get dry. The thing with me is I get really dry in places and really like oily in places. I get really, really dry right here, and I also break out there. So this oil is really good if you're acne prone or if you're breakout prone. It's the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate, and it's also really good on scars. It like cleared up some scarring that I had really well, and it's like good for healing. So I tend to just put like a tiny drop where I'm like getting dry. And funny story, like second day of quarantine, I tried on a sports bra, which as females know, it tends to be kind of an extreme sport. And I gouged right above my eyebrow. You can see that little like pink spot? You probably can't see it. But I like gouged myself with my nail and like bled a lot. And now it's a scar, which is wonderful because I picked my scalp. I can't stop picking my fucking face. And then this is the Glossier Super Glow Serum, which looks super fun. Super peachy. I also concentrated mostly on my cheeks and my forehead because I'd rather glow there than I would glow anywhere else. And then I like layer highlighter on top, so I look extra glowy. But vitamin C is really good for like obviously brightening glowy skin, and it also tends to help with aging. For some reason, although I am 17, half of my skincare routine is geared towards anti-aging. I am the most circular and round individual, but that's okay. And this is literally the greatest moisturizer ever. I love this stuff so much. I'm almost out, which is bad because obviously we cannot go to the store all that much. But I have, for a while, I had like the driest skin, and whenever I get to altitude, like shit hits the fucking fan. Like my skin gets so dry. And then when it's dry, it breaks out. When it's dry and breaking out, when I could put acne treatment on, it's so dry, and then it's just like a vicious cycle. So I have to try and not let it get dry. Which moisturizer does a really good job like balancing my skin and like making it like kind of okay. And then next is this eye cream. It's the Do It All Total Eye Cream from Pharmacy. It's to minimize signs of aging, stress, and fatigue. Not signs of aging, but signs of stress and fatigue. And it's also green, which helps kind of color correct. The story of my life is like buying expensive product when I have money, and then like running out and having to find like dupes or like extra shit in my house instead. I put on this acne treatment, which is like so cute and small, so little. It's a salicylic acid acne treatment. It's like obscene amounts of salicylic acid in it, I don't know. But it's from Origins, and it's clear, which I like because, and I keep another little acne spot treatment that you can reapply during the day because it's also clear in my school backpack. So instead of taking my haze, I can just put day cream on it and like feel like it's doing something, even though it's probably not. And I use the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask because even though it is a sleeping mask technically, it's also the best lip balm on planet Earth. It tastes so good. It's like delicious, and it's like the best lip balm ever. It also looks like gloss, even though it's super hydrating. And then after I do all of that, I tend to go into like my actual makeup routine. But already, like, honestly, do I want to show you guys that?